Hi, I'm Gary from Company's Estate Sales, and I'm here at this estate we're working on in Dahlonega, Georgia, to take you for a quick tour of this really interesting estate that's located over on a property of over 90 acres in Dahlonega. Beautiful home. The gentleman passed away at a little over 90 years. Wasn't particularly active the last 8 or 10 years, but had collected cars, collected different things, was a pilot. So there's a lot of interesting aspects to this collection and to this estate. I'm going to take you for a quick tour right now and just show you around. Over here, we have a Remington style bronze, large casting. This one's probably about 4.5, 5 feet tall. As you can tell, the house and the estate are in somewhat disrepair, and some of the items are along that line too, have not been maintained or kept in the last few years. Although they've been kept in the garage, just sitting has got a little bit of a toll on some of it. So we just pulled this out of a lot of this is what I would call garage or barn find, but that term gets used so badly. I hate to even say it, but we just started pulling things out. Got this started, probably hasn't been started in a few years. Nice Toyota Avalon with very little mileage on it. We've got the Kubota with the bucket and the bush hog. Town and country. I don't think this one was running. We're gonna have to do a little checking out. This was really clean at the time and has just 30,000 miles, but there is some mold and stuff going on from just sitting. Going into the garage, we started clearing it out and pulling out some of the many things that are located in the garage. This was really a very meticulous garage, you can tell at one point in time, just with ladder health issues and stuff like that. I have a feeling that just left some of it unattended for a while. We start off with this beauty. This is a car that we're working on getting started, was running when it was parked. It was a kit car. It's a SS100 Jaguar. Then we have this beauty, which was a project he was working on. That was a XK140, a 1955. Pretty much parts and everything here, and a really good working project. And when he did these projects, he was really meticulous and intense about them. This, you all know what we're looking at here, is a Lorean Back to the Future car, 1981. Pretty much original. Again, mold, just things from sitting over the years. These were dusty, so we have dusted them off, even to put them as they're sitting now, just from the dust. Nice old Packard Victoria. Not sure right now what the year is on this, but it will be up there when we catalog it and do all of that. Going on back here, we've got some motorcycles from the Yamaha to Honda, a BSA, one of the old Cushman scooters, some shop equipment, shopsmith equipment, all kinds of tools and things for servicing and restoration. You'll notice throughout there's a large quantity that you're only getting a very little inkling to in this walkthrough video. All right, that gets the main garage. Now take you down to where it was almost a real barn find area. There's a lower garage that's down through the back. We're having to figure out how to access it as part of the drive that leads down to it. It sort of caved into the lake here from some weather. So just a bit of a walk. We're probably going to bring them up and through the main garage. Now, some of these vehicles are in really rough condition, and some just need a brushing off. There is an old Toyota diesel bed that something happened to. Got the trailer, backhoe. But in here, a VW project that it seemed like there's parts are around too that he was going to work on. The Jeep, which seems mostly like parts, but here we pulled the covers off, and surprisingly, these things are pretty nice. We got a nice 1963 Ford Tbird here. You can see we kind of pulled back the cover. This was running when it was parked. We're gonna kind of clean it up, dust it off. As you can see, we started dusting it off. See about getting it running. Here's a Contentinal Mark IV. We had found the paperwork where he bought this a number of years back, actually, from a Florida dealer, I think for $19,000. The really cool futuristic interior of the Tbird. On over to a Lexus SC 400. Not sure as much so of the working condition of these cars. And we have a canoe hanging on the front wall. We have a Mercedes, I think it's a 400. Not sure again exactly. A 300 SD turbo diesel. Not sure what year that is. And a pickup truck. A tree had fallen in on the garage. It's done no damage to the truck, but it did have a little bit of stuff that kind of just dropped in on top of it. But it looks like it's probably pretty clean. And from what I understand, this was just parked down here because he was using the Avalon later on. It's a Lariat model. And inside, looks to be clean, but again, moldy and needing a good cleaning. So that sort of concludes the tour of the garage area, and we'll give you a tour of the contents of the house.